welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be testing out some Nioh 2. Now this game isn't released yet, but I do have a review sample, so I'm able to play it a little bit early. Just want to quickly mention that the cursor that you can see on the screen currently is unremovable. It's something that the developer will obviously have to patch out with the game releasing, I believe, in March. I'm sure they'll get that sorted in time, so hopefully this isn't too distracting. Just going to quickly go through the in-game settings now. I'm just going to disable my on-screen display. So not much settings to share here, but playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160, everything is at high, which is the highest. I've disabled motion blur as it looks awful when you're playing over 60 frames per second. Frame cap is at 120 FPS, and it's better than 60 though, so can't complain there too much. And you do have an NVIDIA Shadowplay highlights feature if you wish to use it. I don't use Shadowplay for my recordings, so naturally that's grayed out. If you're wondering why I'm using borderless full screen mode, as you can see the cursor is unmovable off the screen. If you go full screen mode, the cursor like triples in size, which would make it very distracting, so I've kind of chosen the lesser of two evils here. So again, hopefully it's not too distracting. So Nioh 2 pretty much improves on Nioh 1 in every way. One of the main things is you don't need to be Japanese Geralt anymore. You can kind of create your own character, male or female, with your own kind of customized look. So I've kind of gone with the default character. I'm currently wearing a mask at the moment, and yeah, I'm just going to try and survive as long as I can. It is a Souls type game, but I wouldn't say it's too much like Dark Souls. It does have a lot of features that make it unique. You have this special ability where you can summon this guardian spirit and you pretty much transform into an Onimusha type looking demon. So it's pretty interesting. I'll see how long I can survive. So if you're wondering what these blue swords are, you can actually request assistance from previous players who have died here, as long as you've got the offering, which is the Ochoko cups. 5 is required to get this person to help me. They're level 31, so they're quite high level, but I don't want to fight with anyone at the moment. I just want to try and survive by myself. So got this weird demon here. I don't know if it's pecking at a dead body or something. I'm playing with my Xbox 360 pad, for those who are wondering. You can use mouse and keyboard, but I found with these type games it's a lot more comfortable to play like this. Okay, let's see if I can cut this guy down. You've really got to keep an eye on your stamina, it's very important. So you got to avoid that purple electric mist because you'll get paralyzed. Took this Smeagol looking demon with hair out the way. There's quite a few of those. So if you're wondering what sort of weapons I'm using the Odachi, which is like the oversized samurai sword, and I'm also using a standard katana as well. So you don't need to use your secondary weapon, you can just use the standard katana if you wish as well. But I like the Odachi, it's got a lot of range on it and it's pretty strong. It's just a little bit leaves you tired very easily. So you got the 3 stances. You got the overhead stance, which is like the most powerful stance, but doesn't leave you with much stamina. It doesn't allow you to defend yourself too well. You got the kind of mid-range stance, which is kind of a jack of all trades, good at attack and it's kind of decent for defending. And then you've got the low stance, which is really good for defending, not so good for power when it comes to your strikes. I prefer to fight mid-range, and kind of suits me the best at the moment. I do switch to the overhead stance when necessary, but it leaves you with, after 2 attacks you don't have much stamina, so I don't really like using it. Don't know why that demon thought throwing a stone at me would be very effective. Clearly a very easy attack to evade. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about performance. It's kind of all over the place, it has to be said. Sometimes it's 80, sometimes it's 60, sometimes it's over 100. You know, it's a bit all over the place. It's something that you're going to have to, the developers will have to improve on. So as I mentioned earlier, the blue swords represent like an ally you can kind of conjure up. You can also fight people that have died here and see if you can get the best of them. So this person was Santiago level 1. I got a good good feeling I can beat this person, so let's revive them and see how I do. With the Odachi, I've got the range, so I fancy my chances. Just got to just power up my stamina a bit. Alright, that was a easy enough win. Just sheathe my weapon. So yeah, you can fight other people. That's the game's just showing everyone that's playing right now. Anyone that dies, their name's left there. So Captain Moscow died here. I can fight Captain Moscow if I wanted to, but I'm just going to try and stick to normal enemies for now. See what's up here. Some more of these Smeagol looking type demons. So these guys are trying to ambush me. I won't be letting that happen. So you just got to really just watch your back and watch your stamina and you should be okay. So just much like Dark Souls, you collect energy or points after you kill enemies and use that to spend on your progression, your leveling up. So I think it's called Amita on this game. So I've got about 895 of the stuff right now, and you just gotta keep saving it up so you can level up at shrines. Of course, if you die, you'll leave a body behind, and you have to try and get back to your body and retrieve those lost souls, or Amita as it's named in this game. Basically the same thing. So we got some human enemies as well. You don't have to just deal with weird golem looking demons. Let's try and take this guy out. I'm going to try and kite this guy away from the other guy with a torch. I don't really want to fight both of them at the same time if I can help it. So getting around 68 frames per second at this point. So as I said before, game becomes very demanding every now and then. So I'm just going to kite this guy away and fight him by myself. So just me and him one-on-one. Wasn't so hard to take down. Where the hell did this demon come from? She tried to kick me, but failed miserably. Okay, no more surprises. I got another guy up here, and I got another guy with an arrow, I think, around here somewhere. I'm going to try and kite him away from the guy with the arrow, because I don't really want to be taken. I do have a bow and arrow myself, so let's see if I can get a headshot on him. Ah, he got me. Right, I took him down. So now it's just one-on-one now. This guy's going to be a bit more challenging. Come on, let's see what you got. Got an elixir out of him, which is good. I won't say no to that. Okay. Let's keep it moving. I will try to use my Guardian Spirit attack when necessary. I love the way the blade is stained with blood after you've just been doing a whole load of killing. So we've got another guy over here. Let's have another one-on-one. Come on, let's see what you got. Took his head clean off. Very, very gory game, so if you're a bit squeamish, might not be the game for you. Okay, nothing over here. So yeah, I mean, look, dropping all the way down to 59, 58 frames per second. The game really, really does vary wildly when it comes to performance, depending on what you're looking at. So it's hard to get a read on what kind of performance you'd be getting with this type of hardware. It really just needs a bit of optimization, in my opinion. Let's see if I can open this. It's locked from the other side. I have to find another way around. Gotta watch out for the water because I can't swim. Come on, let's see what we got. That's why I like the Odachi. Good enough long range to easily get these counter attacks going. Alright, let's try and take this guy out now. Let's try and get some stamina back. Okay, so we got another bow guy. Alright, I took him down. Probably a good time to use an elixir. Me and you one-on-one. See how you do. That elixir back that I used. So far doing okay. Another guy here. Try and get back some stamina. Decapitated him nicely. See if there's any more cheeky bowmen on the roofs. Don't see any. Okay, let's continue forward. Some more people. I don't really like fighting on these bridges because if you fall off, you'll just die just by drowning. He didn't die, but almost did. See if I can take this guy out with a headshot. Definitely got his attention, that's for sure. Both of their attention, actually. Come on, let's see what you got. Should have waited for your buddy, you may have had a better chance of surviving. Let's try taking another headshot at this guy. Man, that took a lot of damage. Didn't kill him though. Okay, took him down. See if there's anyone on the roofs. So when you see like a massive area where it's like blurry, that means there's like a powerful spirit nearby, so I'm gonna have to fight a semi-type boss here. Hopefully I'll win. I'm gonna just be a good chance to use my guardian spirit, so this is like my boss power. As you can see, that power absolutely wrecks. It also wrecks performance as well. I think I saw my frames per second drop down to 40 frames somewhere down there. But yeah, without that power, I probably got my ass kicked. So it was a good job I saved it up until then. Who's in here? Someone's behind here. Okay, so he gave me a fruit lantern or something like that. Now I can open that gate now. So it'll make it a lot easier to get Rat Kid next time. Okay, let's proceed. Still alive somehow. I'm impressed. Caught this guy unawares. And that's what happens when you're not paying attention. So this person was level 8. I'm going to avoid them. They're probably pretty strong. Just me and him, huh? Changed it. So I do have other powers as well, which I can use. Just love the way the blade is just slick on the Odachi. I got a block this with my blade and return fire. This guy's pretty tough. I've got no more arrows. Okay, I just gotta get up there somehow. Take him down. The hell were you? Where the hell did you come from? Too slow. I gotta find a way to get up to that guy because it's got me at a disadvantage here. Okay, this doesn't look good. What is going on here? I don't know what this is. Ah, the stamina. Stamina seems to revive extra slow here. Maybe that's what this area is. A lot of people have died here, so I'm gonna be careful. Yeah, your stamina just seems to disappear very, very easy on this. Just about narrowly avoided that. Yeah, your stamina just doesn't recover as it normally does. So I did well to survive here. Perhaps I should it's locked from the other side. I'm gonna use an elixir just in case. Maybe you have to kill a spirit or something to release it. I don't know. Everything seems to have gone back to normal now. This guy thought he could ambush me. That's not happening. Probably got like a crap ton of weapons I just don't need to use. How do you get back up? I guess you can't jump. I'll have to walk all the way around. So yeah, as soon as you go through this gate, everything starts to go downhill. So I'm just gonna... It seems to have been defiled and cannot be used, so you can't use the shrine at the moment. Can't open that. So what do I do? Do I have to kill something in here? Yeah, something over here needs to die. So I gotta purify this shrine before everything goes back to normal. I'll try and kill it wherever it is. I haven't got my Guardian Spirit power, so if I do have to fight a boss, this is going to be me and this person. Yep, this is going to be me and them on my Alonso. Ah, missed. Let's go. It seems it doesn't want to come all the way down and fight. You have to fight it up there. Well, obviously I didn't last too long, but that's okay. Just wanted to have a good look at how the game performs, and it needs Needs a little bit of work, it has to be said, but it's definitely fun. It's just going to be a typical Souls type game where you die and die and die again until you progress, but it's not a problem. I do like these types of games, so I'll definitely be spending some time on this one. Anyway guys, that's pretty much it for me. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.